بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Welcome to episode 24 of the series The Authentic Statements of the Companions of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In this statement of Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu, it's a longer narration, so we'll take just the first part of it, and perhaps in other episodes inshallah we can take other parts, but we'll take just one part of this statement in which Umar says radiallahu anhu, he says, I have seen, meaning in his dream while sleeping, as if a rooster has pecked him 3 times. A rooster has pecked him 3 times, and then he interprets that. He says, and I don't see that except that my time has come, meaning his death was near. So Umar radiallahu anhu is telling us about a dream that he has had in which a rooster pecked him 3 times, and then he talks about what he has interpreted this dream to mean. And he said that the interpretation of this dream to him is that his that his death is near, that he will soon pass away. And as we know, this did come true. Soon after that, a few days after that, when he was stabbed to death, when he was leading Salah, when he was stabbed to death. So from this statement we learn a few things. Number one, that dreams, part of dreams, one category of dreams could be interpreted, and they have meanings that could foretell certain things that are about to happen. As the Prophet ﷺ tells us that the true ru'ya that a believer has as a part of 46 parts of prophethood. So it's one of the things that we have today, that a person may have a ru'ya, or a good dream, which gives them a glimpse or tells them something about the future that might come to happen before it actually occurs. Now, as we know, the Prophet ﷺ has explained to us in his authentic sunnah that we know that dreams are 3 categories, 3 types of dreams. One which is nightmares from shaitan, and those don't harm a person. A person should seek refuge with Allah, and those nightmares don't actually impact or harm someone. There's also the dreams that are just random, from a person is thinking too much about something, or just random dreams that they may have, and they don't mean anything per se. And then there's the third category, which is the good dream, or the ru'ya that a person may have, which actually comes true later on in the future. And the field of interpreting dreams is a vast one. Maybe we'll talk about another time in more details. However, in this statement of Umar, we see that example that he gave. He saw a dream, which is a rooster pecking him 3 times, and then he interpreted that dream to mean that he was going to be killed, that his death is near. And so we see the dream interpretation. We see that some dreams do have meanings, but you need someone knowledgeable to be able to interpret them, to actually be able to identify what they actually mean. Because to someone who has no knowledge, a rooster pecking someone 3 times wouldn't necessarily mean anything to them. They would not necessarily understand what it actually is saying, what it actually means. It's also important for someone not to try and interpret dreams without knowledge, because as with everything with the deen, or just in general that we've talked about, it's always important for people to talk about things with knowledge, and not and refrain from talking about things without any knowledge. Barakallahu feekum, jazakumullahu khaira, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.